Hey, nice rat.
Do you like rats?
Yes, especially in a light wine sauce.
Get away!
I'll just be running along now. Do you guys know the sneaky-looking man on the opposite corner?
Saw you buying a map from that fellow over there.
Have you looked at it yet?
Perhaps you should consider an alternate source. Our maps are top quality, not like the bird-caged liners you get from that clown across the street. No, just kidding. These are actually copies of the minutes of the last meeting of the Melee Island PTA. Can't even give them away. Want one?
No, but I'll take one if you give me 2 pieces of 8.
Okay, that's fair.
Say, are you guys pirates?
No, we're a wandering circus troupe.
But this rat scared away the elephant.
Shut up! Of course we're pirates. You can't buy clothes like these off the rack.
What do you want?
What's in the keg?
Rum.
Jam.
Jam.
Rum. Rum and jam. It's an old pirate favorite. Everybody knows that.
I'm really interested in this pirating thing.
What do you want?
How come you're on this street corner and not on a ship, looting, pillaging, sacking, that sort of thing?
Well, pirating hasn't been panning out so well for us.
There are some unnaturally talented pirates in the area right now.
Operating out of Monkey Island.
So we've been pursuing alternate means of self-support. We're trying to start up a circus.
It was working out well, until the rats scared off the elephant. Now you've depressed us. Go home.
I'll just be running along now. I apologize for what I said about rats.
They're very intelligent creatures. More intelligent than him. Why, there's a story around these parts that a bunch of rats actually crewed a ship here from fabled Monkey Island.
No, that's not right. It was actually a group of monkeys.
That's amazing!
But true. When they arrived, they sold the ship for a pretty penny. Only time I've seen anyone get the better of old Stan in a deal.
I thought it was rats.
I'll just be running along now.
I said don't pester the rat! I'm not gonna warn you again. Leave the rat alone! Hey, man! Frank, make him quit it!
There sure are a lot of spelling errors. It's some sort of meat or meat-like substance.
Important notice. These dogs are not dead. They are only sleeping. No animals were harmed during the production of this game.
Okay. A priceless Ming. I don't recognize the man, but that looks like the... No time for reading now. No time for reading now.
This looks like a job for Fester Shinetop. No! Not the red button!
It's a big, ugly, hairy yak wearing some wax lips. I can't move it. I can't move it. I'll need this. I must be nuts. Hack! Gophers! It's beautiful. I can't open it. Uh-oh! That should hold him for a while. If only I had a file, I could get the idol. I locked the sheriff in there. I still don't have a file. This door appears to be locked. There's Sleeping peacefully. It's locked. There sure are a lot of spelling errors. That doesn't seem to work. It's locked. No staples to be removed. They're yak-sized and covered with slobber. I'm certainly not going to chew on them. They're yak-sized and covered with slobber. I'm certainly not going to chew on them. That doesn't seem to work.
Oh, now look what you did!
I'll just be running along now.
Listen, I'm sort of busy right now. I'll talk to you later.
Nuns, that's pretty useless, but it's not what I want. That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want. That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want. None shall pass. Stop! You must pay a toll.
Oh, please, can't I pass?
Oh, boy, do you sound like a wimp. I don't like wimps. You can't pass until you pay the toll.
Shouldn't you have eaten me by now?
I'm not hungry. You can't pass until you pay the toll.
Look behind you! A mouse!
I'm not falling for that. Scuttle along, you scurvy sea slug. You can't pass until you pay the toll.
How much is the toll?
Well, what have you got?
$30 pieces of 8?
I want something that'll attract attention but have no real importance.
A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle.
Don't be silly. You have 3 chances to give me what I want. Then I eat ya. None shall pass. That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want. I want something that will divert attention from things that are really important. None shall pass. That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want. That's pretty useless, but it's not what I want. None shall pass.
How dare you approach the Swordmaster with... Oh, it's you again.
I beg your pardon. I must talk to you.
I doubt that. Everyone who comes here is prepared to fight. Let's be honest. You're here to prove yourself to the pirate leaders in hopes of one day being as immoral as they are.
Yep. Nailed it right on the head. Gee, you're smart.
I told you, I'm not going to fight you until you get some training.
What you be wantin', you scurvy lubber?
Nice night we're having, isn't it?
I sure hopes you had something more important to stop me for.
Why do you guys talk so funny?
Pirate lingo. It's how everybody talked back then. Come on, Guybrush, play along.
Sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way.
What you be wantin', you scurvy lubber?
Nice night we're having, isn't it?
I sure hopes you had something more important to stop me for.
Sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way. I can't pick that up.
If it isn't the boy who wants to be a pirate, how do you fare on your quests?
Tell me again about pilfering the idol.
The governor keeps the idol in many hands in a display case in the mansion outside the town.
You'll have to get past the guards, naturally. The tricky part will be getting past the dogs outside. Aye, they're a particularly vicious breed. You might be able to drug them or something.
I'll just be running along now.
Leave us to our grog.
Come back later and tell us how you're doing.
No thanks. I can't stand salesmen. No thanks. I can't stand. I think they're busy. He looks pretty shook up. I better leave him alone. I don't want to bother them. They're busy listening to the guy on the left. I don't think it's wise to wake a sleeping pirate. Talk to Death Breath? No thanks. No time for reading now. I think it's some kind of religious text. It doesn't seem to open. That doesn't seem to work. I can't move it. I can't move it. That doesn't seem to work.
Hey! You can't come back here!
I think it's a herring. I think it's a herring. I think that bird'll peck my hand off. It's some sort of meat or meat-like substance. Ow! Got it!
Ah, a red herring. Pass. I think I'll knock. It'd only be polite.
What do you want, you wimpy little spineless maggot?
Could you train me to be better than the Swordmaster?
Better than the Swordmaster? You? You could never be half the sword fighter Carla is. Even with hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for, but then she said, "But I digress. You just don't have what it takes."
I do so have what it takes.
You do not.
I do so.
You do not.
I do so.
I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Of course, it'll cost you. Did you see my sign? I usually charge 30 pieces of 8 for a big job like this one. What do you got?
Well, I've got 30 pieces of 8.
Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword.
Okay, check it out.
Yes, this is a nice one. Let's get to it. Okay, you maggot. Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it? Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money. Yes, I can see this is gonna take some special measures. Just want you to know, I don't do this with everyone. It's only because I feel that special student-mentor pieces of 8 bonding that I'm going to these lengths. I'm gonna put you up against the machine.
Machine? Is this gonna hurt? Yikes!
Come at me. Don't be afraid, you won't hurt me. Use your forte against the foible. No! Beat first, then lunge. No! Beat first, then lunge. Distance, distance!
Hours later.
You're starting to get the hang of it.
More hours later.
Not bad. You've got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting. Sword fighting is kinda like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say. Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. But the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult, one that catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's gotta be twice as sharp as your sword. Let's try a couple of insults out, shall we? Okay, imagine this. We're fighting up a storm, just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with,
I am rubber, you are glue.
I can see we've got a lot of work to do here. You should have responded with something like, how appropriate, you fight like a cow. You see, it's razor-sharp wit like that that wins fights. Let's try another. Imagine this. You're trapped up against a wall. My sword just slashed 2 cuts into your face. I say, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. You respond with,
How appropriate! You fight like a cow!
no, no, no! That was the response from the last insult! Doesn't even make sense when used here! Ah. A correct response to, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab, would have been something like, first, you better stop waving it around like a feather duster! See? Razor sharp. Now, I suggest you go out there and learn some insults.
I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off. I'm sure you're feeling something similar. Captain Smirk's Big Body Pirate Gym. Prices: sword training, 30 pieces of weight. Cannon firing, 160 pieces of weight. balls extra. Grappling hook, 130 pieces of weight. Hook extra. Grog. Diet grog. Cherry grog. Grog classic. Caffeine-free grog. And root beer. Huh. Nothing. Huh. Nothing. Huh. Nothing. Pieces of 8 are the preferred local currency.
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
Ever notice how all these roads start to look the same?
Yeah, now that you mention it, they do. It's probably just that we're tired.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab.
Oh, yeah?
You fight like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow. You make me want to puke.
First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster.
People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
I am rubber, you are glue. I give up, you win!
What you be wantin', you scurvy lubber?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
I'm rubber, you are glue.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
I'm rubber, you are glue.
Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab.
First, you better stop waving it like a feather duster. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
I'm shaken. I'm shaken.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow. Uncle! Uncle!
Move out of the way, or I cuts my way through.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
Oh, yeah?
Ugh, you make me want to puke.
I'm shaking! I'm shaking!
You fight like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate! You fight like a cow! You have the manners of a beggar!
I am rubber, you are glue.
This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur!
First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster. Yikes, nice move.
What you be wantin', you scurvy lubber?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point? I've heard you were a contemptible snake.
Oh, yeah?
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow. Where did my sword go?
Aye, this better be important.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point? I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point?
People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I give up. You win.
Whatever you wantin', you scurvy lubber?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
Even before they smell your breath? You have the manners of a beggar.
First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster.
I've spoken with apes more polite than you.
I am rubber, you are glue. Yikes, nice move.
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. There are no words for how disgusting you are.
Yes, there are. You just never learned them. There are no words for how disgusting you are.
Yes, there are. You just never learned them. I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
Oh, yeah?
You have the manners of a beggar.
I'm shaken. I'm shaken. I give up. You win.
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. You have the manners of a beggar.
I wanted to make sure you'd feel comfortable with me. My handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
Even before they smell your breath?
You have the manners of a beggar.
I wanted to make sure you'd feel comfortable with me. I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I give up. You win. Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
Oh, yeah?
I've heard you were a contemptible sneak.
Too bad no one's ever heard of you at all. People fall at my feet when they see me coming.
I wanted to make sure you'd feel comfortable with me.
I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
Too bad no one's ever heard of you at all. Uncle! Uncle!
Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
He must have taught you everything you know. You make me want to puke.
Too bad no one's ever heard of you at all.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
Yes, there are. You just never learned them. I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
Oh, yeah?
I've spoken with apes more polite than you.
I'm shaking, I'm shaking. Wow, you're good enough to fight the sword master.
How dare you approach the Swordmaster with... Oh, it's you again.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. I've come to kill you.
Nothing like being honest. I can tell by the sarcastic expression on your face that you've been fully trained by Captain Smirk. Let's get this over with. My last fight ended with my hands covered with blood.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
My sword is famous all over the Caribbean.
Too bad no one's ever heard of you at all.
Every word you say to me is stupid.
I wanted to make sure you'd feel comfortable with me.
I hope you have a boat ready for a quick escape.
First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster.
No one will ever catch me fighting as badly as you do.
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point?
I will milk every drop of blood from your body.
How appropriate! You fight like a cow!
Only once have I met such a coward.
Could you repeat that? I didn't quite get it.
Only once have I met such a coward.
He must have taught you everything you know.
My tongue is sharper than any sword.
Even before they smell your breath?
There are no clever moves that can help you now.
Yes, there are. You just never learned them.
I give up. You win. Well, I hope you're happy. You can go back and brag to all your friends about how you beat the Swordmaster. You'll need proof. Here, this should convince them.
I've got my eye on you, boy. Steal anything and I break your legs. What do you want?
I could really use a breath mint.
Whew, you're telling me. Here, take one. Please. Take the whole roll. That'll be 1 piece of 8. What else do you want?
Do you have files?
Did you mean hanging files or nail files?
Hanging files.
Ah, sorry, fresh out of those. What else do you want?
I think I'd just like to browse.
Whatever. What do you want?
I think I'd just like to browse.
Oh, be my guest, Fancy Pants.
Oh, Grago mint. How refreshing. Thanks. So, have you come to release me?
Would you happen to have a file?
You think I'd be in here if I did? All I have is this carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made me. You can have that if you bring me something to get rid of these rats. I can't stand carrot cake. Hey, this might work on the rats. Thanks. Here's the cake.
It's heavy. That doesn't seem to work. I've got the file. Whee! Whew. That was a close one. At least I got the idol.
But I'm not done with you yet.
Uh-oh.
Thought you could get out of here with the idol of many hands, did you?
Look, I can explain.
So can I. You poisoned the governor's pet poodles,
They're just sleeping.
broke into her house,
The door was unlocked.
and stole one of her most valuable pieces of art.
No, you've got it all wrong.
Oh, really? Well, let's hear your explanation.
I was just gonna borrow it.
Ah!
What's going on here?
I caught this hoodlum making off with your idol, Governor. He says he was just borrowing it.
That's right, I loaned it to him.
What?
You heard me, Fester. The real question is, how did he get in here while you were on guard?
Oh,
just go away, Fester. I can handle this.
I'll deal with you later.
Sorry about him. He's new. I'm Governor Marley. Governor Elaine Marley. So, you were just going to borrow it, eh?
Well,
Relax, Mr. Threepwood. I know why you're here. Believe me, you're not the first who's tried. Although I have to admit, not many get as far as you have. My lookout told me of your arrival. I've wanted to meet you ever since I heard your fascinating name. Tell me, Guybrush, why do you want to be a pirate? You don't look like one. Your face is too sweet.
girl.
I see. Well, you're obviously not in the mood for idle chit-chat, are you? I suppose you've got many more exciting things to do? I won't take up any more of your time, Mr. Threepwood.
Bull. Murphinkiv. Twinkley? I really wish I knew how to talk to women.
Where do you think you're going, Threedwork?
Excuse me, Mr. Shinetop, but you're blocking the doorway.
I think you need to cool off. Hand over your sword.
Uh-oh.
This is the end of the road, my little pantalooned pal. Your troublemaking days on Melee Island are over. My plans for the governor are far too important and much too near completion to risk letting a would-be pirate like you get in the way. So long, Mr. Spicecake or Droopface or whatever your name is. This might actually turn out to be a pretty good day.
Actually, it's more like a fabulous doorstop. I guess I'll be needing a sword. This one will do. Well, that wasn't so hard. Now all I have to do is show this stupid idol to the pirate leaders and...
You're alive!
Governor!
Hey, you can talk. Huh, who'd have known?
What are you doing here? Come to finish the job?
No, I came down here to save your life. Fester wasn't acting on my orders when he threw you in there.
You came down here to rescue me? I didn't even think you liked me.
Well, our first meeting was a little awkward. You seemed to have trouble forming complete sentences. But then again, so do most of my citizens.
But I'm not one of your citizens. I'm just a drifter. A nobody. A would-be pirate. Who would have known or even cared if you'd let me drown?
I would have, Guybrush.
Oh, Governor.
Oh, Threepwood.
Oh, Elaine.
Oh, Guybrush.
Love Muffin.
Sugar Boots.
Honey Pumpkin.
Plunder Bunny.
Kiss me.
No, we mustn't.
What?
Not here, where everyone can see us.
Why? Are you ashamed of me?
No, it's not that at all. It's just that many of these pirates have made advances towards me. And to avoid hurting their feelings, I've always told them that my father made me promise never to fall in love with a pirate. If they see us together, they'll know I was lying.
Okay then, let's go to your place.
Okay. But finish your trials first. I don't want you to be preoccupied.
But I feel this sudden urge to complete the trials. Quickly. Looks like an old abandoned campsite. Creepy. I can't pick that up. This shouldn't take too long.
Hours pass.
Hey, I think I hit something. Oh boy! It's a t-shirt! Not my size, but a nice one nonetheless. Well, I guess I should put all this dirt back now.
More hours pass.
The legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. This carefully reproduced piece of Melee Island history has delighted thousands of would-be pirates and their families for generations. Remember, there are other pirates on this island. So go easy on the treasure. Leave some for the next person. Here lies treasure of such unimaginable wealth. Well, you'll just have to dig it up to believe it. Paid for by the Melee Island Chamber of Commerce. What was that? I'm so confused.
Hey! What are you doing just standing around? The governor's been kidnapped!
What? By whom?
LeChuck's got her on that ship that just sailed off. I'm afraid we've seen the last of her.
So where were you this whole time? Sleeping?
Hey, I'm a lookout, not a bodyguard.
Where did they go?
LeChuck's taken the governor back to his hideout on Monkey Island. I'm afraid that no pirate on this island is brave enough to follow him there. But hey, good luck. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. They left this note. You can have it, but I don't think you'll like what it says.
Attention, pirates of Melee. Your governor is alive and well and by my side as she was always meant to be. If you try to find us, you will only meet with horrifying disaster. Yours truly, Captain LeChuck. What's wrong, old sot?
The governor is gone. LeChuck and his spectral crew came and got her. They put her in the ghost ship and spirited her away. She was so good to me. Always conveniently losing those health board reports. For a small consideration, of course. What'll become of my business? Oh, woe is me.
What can I do to save her?
You must get a ship and go after her. The ghost pirate's lair is on Monkey Island. Everybody knows that. Don't ask me how. All you need to do is find a way there.
Where can I get a ship?
Why, it's Smiling Stan's used shipyard. Same as everybody else. Tell 'em I sent you. We're old friends.
Will you join me?
Alas, I cannot go to sea. An old war injury. I'm sure you understand.
Right. I'm off.
Good luck. Be sure to wear your mittens. And your galoshes. And don't forget to write. Bye now.